Lately, I've been doing a lot of my looting runs on Telemetry, specifically for Exodus material. And even though you don't need these items for any raid or project or bench upgrade, I do think it's something everyone should do. Today, we'll be going over just one of the material you can find on Stella. Without further ado, here's our guide for why you should farm telemetry transceivers in Arc Raiders. Right, first things first, telemetry transceivers are an Exodus material, which means primarily you're really only going to be finding these on Telemetry. But then, why would you go into Telemetry to loot items you don't need for any upgrade? Oh, Mr. Silly, I'm glad you asked. In short, many of the Exodus material that you can find on Telemetry can either be recycled or salvaged into material that you'll need for all your mid to late game endeavors. If we take a look at telemetry transceivers, in raid we can salvage these for 2 electrical components. Primarily, you're going to be using these to craft either Mark II augments or surge shield rechargers, or even refine them into advanced electrical components. However, if you keep them and wait to recycle them once you're back in your hideout, these telemetry transceivers will then recycle into 1 advanced electrical component and 1 processor. Processors are huge if you want to be crafting not just trigger nades to engage in PvP, but also literally any of the Mark III augments. Further, even if you don't make it out with a telemetry transceiver, you should still be finding tons of useful material like microscopes, spectrometers, radio relays, and so much more. All of these Exodus material are huge for recycling for those mid to end game raids. The best places to find telemetry transceivers are going to be over in Assembly and Assembly Workshop. If you've seen our other guides for looting Exodus material, then you'll know exactly what to do. Simply beeline for Assembly and farm both the yellow drawers and the small blue and white cabinets. The occasional drawers that spawn in between the rooms on the bottom floor, and of course, make sure to hit the top floors for some ground loot and the white cabinets as well. If you're still having little luck finding Exodus material, then our next suggestion would be to make sure you're having a successful raid, would be to breach and search the tall server cabinets, as fried motherboards, processors, and sensors are usually plentiful from these. If you have an assembly key, you can use it to loot the locked room, though I'd suggest saving it for a night raid, as the day raid loot pool isn't always the best. Or you can run to the loading bay and loot the green drawers for a ton of basic materials that'll serve you for crafting a bunch of the mid to end game stuff you need to craft. I'm telling you, do this for like an hour and you'll either be swimming in money or swimming in material that you'll no longer have to sweat about. Good luck topside. We'll see you in the next one.